Welcome back in, folks. It is always a pleasure. We are doing the behind-the-scenes stream today, just like we do every day over on Facebook and Twitter.com/Mr. Justin Barclay. You can come on over and watch the latest there. Join the program, as always. 616-774-2424 if you want to weigh in. Group of parents is fighting back, especially, I think, an interesting story here as we see the past couple of days, the FBI now focusing on that very, if you think about it, probably the most dangerous group we have to watch for in America these days is parents at school board meetings. The FBI focusing on this. But it's true. Parents are stepping out more than usual, and because they have really, I think, over the last year or so, maybe been exposed to what is happening in their schools. Well, the divisive things that some of the schools are trying to teach, and of course, on top of that, some of the issues that you can continue to see, are the kids really being able to be given that experience that they really deserve when it comes to education? A lot of it done via remotely, and now that they are in school, there's some issues still with that. Joining us to talk a little bit about it is Stefanie Boone. She is one of the parents involved with the group here in Forest Hills. I appreciate you being here with us today. Stefanie, how are you?
Good. Thanks for having me.
So you guys actually want a couple of things, but namely, you've really organized a recall here of school board members in Forest Hills. Tell us a little bit about that and how this got started and why.
So my husband and I are both born and raised Forest Hills Public Schools grads. And we kind of, I guess, would say that we fell asleep at the wheel. We just kind of trusted that the education that we received and graduated from was going to be similar to what our children would receive. And over the past couple years, it has become apparent that that may not be the case. And so just over the past couple years here, as we've networked with some of the other parents, a lot of them are Forest Hills graduates themselves from the community. Many are from a diverse, population. They've come from out of state for jobs or whatever reason. They moved to the Forest Hills community because of the great rankings the schools receive, and the community is such a great place to be. But as we come together, for some of this group of parents, it's been years, some it's been months, others just joined us yesterday. It doesn't matter. We all came together for a common cause. We're frustrated because we've had some concerns that we've been seeing, and we've tried to address those concerns with the Board of Education and the administration with Forest Hills. And we feel that our voices are not being heard. And we feel that a recall is really the only way anymore to make our voices be heard. We feel that we know that we have a legal right to be closely involved in the public education that our children receive and that we pay for. So it just came to the point. I took the step up and filed the recall petition language. It was approved last Thursday. So our group that has formed is a grassroots movement, a group of parents that are just fed up. We're called Forest Hills for Just Education, and we are ready to start collecting signatures and get this done.
Stefanie, let me ask you, because I know it's some of the things I've heard, the stories behind the scenes that are happening. There's something as simple as maybe you can tell me why, but the school board won't stream their meetings online, and there's several reasons or excuses they give for that.
Yeah.
Why do they tell you that they don't want to? It seems like everyone right now, especially because of the situation we're in with virtual this, remote that, et cetera, would be in favor of full transparency and using the technology that we have available to make these meetings available to parents.
Exactly. Wouldn't you think? So we've had parents begging for months, up to a year and a half now, just begging to live stream the Board of Education meetings, because you're exactly right. Everything is online anymore. Why wouldn't we do that? We have emails from Mary Vonk, the president, to some of our parents stating that they refuse to live stream the meetings and make those available. They claim that there aren't any other schools in the Kent ISD that are live streaming, and that is not true. I know for a fact, because I'm also a Lowell parent, that Lowell Schools does live stream their Board of Education meetings, and I know there are others. But she states that funding is the issue. So it's kind of funny because
wait a minute. They're sitting on more money than they've ever had before right now because of all this federal money that's coming in from COVID.
Yeah.
Funding shouldn't be an issue for anything right now.
It should not, especially the September 20 Board of Education meeting. The board at that meeting approved a $34,000 spend to renew the Zoom contract for Forest Hills Public Schools. They're working hard to live stream. $34,000. And they're saying can't fund it.
They can't use some of that to stream a school board meeting?
No, but they're working hard to live stream the athletic events for everyone. Yep.
Wow.
So transparency is a huge concern there, so we're wondering why, yes, we can get the meeting minutes after the fact, after they've had time to type those up, but why is that not available right away live for parents to be involved, because at least with Lowell schools, parents that are logged in and watching live stream, they have the opportunity to comment and engage as well. So parents that can't be available, out of town, working, whatever, don't have the opportunity. And then when we do try after the fact to email or call, they don't answer our emails and calls.
Have they given you any other answer other than, just we have a funding issue here? Is there anything else that they say?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, transparency, I would think, especially right now in this day and age, one of the issues, transparency, would be where is all that federal money going?
Yeah.
What are you doing with it? And are you using it wisely and appropriately? And I guarantee this is one of the things that parents are expressing to you. There are many other issues that are probably top of mind right now. Kids being taught divisive things in school. What are they being taught? Where's all the money going? Forest Hills for Just Education is the name of the group. And again, they're trying to recall the board. It's FH4JustEducation.org. And folks can go there. They can sign the petition. You can find out how to get to be a part of this and help out. Stefanie, will you come back and let us know how this is going up? Because I'd like to spend more time with you talking about some of these things. This is a subject that isn't going away. And again, anytime soon. And again, if parents deserve this transparency, they deserve to know what's going on in those classrooms and with that money. I mean, I live in the district. Okay, so one of the reasons that I'm there is because it's a great school district, right? And at the end of the day, my tax dollars are going to this district as well, and I'd like to see people be held accountable.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I don't know if we have time to touch on the other part of the recall, which was the busing concern.
Yeah, do me a favor because I'm so backed up today. I'll have you come back for that. But transportation, this is another big piece of this puzzle, and kids aren't they're not getting the transportation that they deserve as well. Yep. So we'll have you back, Stefanie. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you so much. Take care.
You got it. Absolutely. Stefanie Boone. She's with Forest Hills parents there who are asking for a recall of the school board. Again, if you'd like more information, FH for Just Education, FH for Just Education.org. Quick break.